Our next guest takes a contrarian view on big tech. He says that Facebook and Amazon, for example, would be worth more if they were broken up. That man is Greg Smith, frequent guest on the program, and he's back today. Make your case, make your contrarian case on big tech, please, Greg.
Hey, good morning, Stuart. Happy Friday. Well, you know, we've embraced a winner-take-all economy, awarding the spoils to fewer firms and fewer people. And obviously, we've seen a growing call, initially led by the Democrats. Now we see action by the DOJ. We saw stocks begin to decline on Wednesday with the news coming out about a possible breakup. Look, I would guarantee you that if we were to break up Facebook, the sum of the parts would be far greater than the whole. How much do we think an Instagram, a WhatsApp would be valued if they were separate publicly traded companies? Now, do I think these actions will happen? Do I think the DOJ will be successful in breaking them up? Not. I think it's really hard to unring that bell. And even looking back, these acquisitions were made under the Obama administration. So as a viewer of the industry, I think it's going to be challenging to do, but as a shareholder, if it were to happen, I think it would create tremendous value for shareholders.
Now, that's what I want to ask you about. If I own a share of Facebook and they are broken up in whatever way, do I get a little piece of all the parts? Same with Amazon. If they're broken up, if AWS goes on its own way, do I get a piece of AWS if I've first invested in Amazon?
Yeah, look, I think the antitrust rhetoric and saber rattling is probably a little bit stronger on Facebook with regards to Instagram and WhatsApp than it is on Amazon. Amazon might considering spinning out their which would be a tremendously valuable company. But you're absolutely right. Look at Barry Diller's IAC and how many companies they've spun out to shareholders over the last year, whether it be Match or Expedia or TripAdvisor. So if you were a core holder in IAC stock, you ended up with stub pieces in all these other companies as they were spun out. So Facebook might be preemptive. They might wake up and say, we are going to spin out Instagram, and that might shield them or reduce some of the angst and anger coming at them. But shareholders would end up pieces in all these different companies, which would be far more valuable than just owning a single share of Facebook.
Well, big tech has taken a dip. It's not huge, but they are down. Is this a buying opportunity? Would you, Greg Smith, buy this dip in big tech?
I would. Hey, look back every time there's news, negative news around Facebook, for example. Do we all remember the big ad boycott of Facebook this past July? Right, we got big old-time brands coming out and boycotting Facebook, saying they're going to be running ads on the Facebook network. The stock dipped, and I tell you, it's much higher today than it was in July. So I look at this as a buying opportunity. Facebook is not going away. The upside is far greater than the downside, even if a breakup were to occur.
All right.
So I am a...
All right, Greg, look, thanks very much indeed. We will see you again real soon. Promise. Greg Smith. Yes, sir.